Hi guys, today's paracord bracelet is a design by Chris Diaz called Gator Scales. This one is one that looks best if you take your time with it and tie each knot nice and tight as you move down the piece. So watch through and follow along because I think this is a nice unique design. This one's going to require 2 strands of paracord, a darker one which is going to be 180 centimeters or around about 71 inches, and this lighter piece here which is 250 centimeters or around about 98 inches, and it'll make a bracelet that is 20 centimeters long, which is 8 inches. So now that we have these measurements sorted out, we can start our process. I'm going to start this process by feeding out around about 50 centimeters, which is 20 inches or so. And I'm just going to pinch that off. That's long enough to tie our bracelet and also a button. I'm going to take this lighter strand and just form a bight and then place it over the top of our darker strand. Then grab it and then flip it 180 degrees. So now we should have our short piece here on the right and also a short piece here on the left. And now I just want to tie that bight up to form a loop. So I want to take it over one of those core strands and then under both. And then I just want to dive it back through that left loop. And then just tighten that up. And then I want to transfer this to the center. So we should go light, dark, light, dark. And our 2 shorter pieces should be here in the middle, and you'll find normally that one piece is shorter than the other, so you can just feed slack through the knot until they're equal length. So just pull a bit of slack through and then retighten that knot. So we are going to start with our darker strand. And we will always start with this one, and it will always follow the same pattern, and that is to go over one, under one, and then over one. And then we'll take our lighter strand down through the center, and now we're going to take it around and down through this right loop. So we should look like that. And then to tighten this up, we just want to grab our loop here from the top and this dark strand on the left here, and then just tighten that up. And then we can adjust our center strands, and when we have it tight we can then finally close this loop down and make any final adjustments if you need to. And then we will start the other side. So again, we'll start with the darker strand. We'll go over one, under one, over one. Then the light strand, which is on the right hand side this time, goes down through the center. And then it's going to come around and down through that left loop there. And again, to tighten it, we just want to pull this and this top loop here, draw the knot together, adjust our center strands, and then we can finally draw this loop closed. Do any final adjustments if we need to. Then we'll start with our darker strand again, and this will do the exact same thing. It will go over one, under one, over one. And then our lighter colour strand will go directly through the middle here. And it's going to go around the back and down through that right loop. And again, to tighten it up, we're going to take the back here of this lighter coloured strand and the dark strand and just draw it together. Try and get this nice and tight. It looks better as if it's tight. Adjust these core strands if we need to, and then pull the slack out of that remaining loop. So one more time, we'll start with the dark strand and we'll go over one, under one, over one. Then our lighter strand will go around and down through the center. It's going to come around the back and down through that left loop. And again, to tighten it up, we'll take our loop here at the back and tighten our other strand up, taking our slack through, adjust the center strands, and then finally draw the loop closed and make any further adjustments if you need to. So you just need to repeat that process all the way down until you get the bracelet to the desired length. So once we get down to the bottom here, I like to finish it off with a cobra knot, and I'm going to do that by taking the light coloured strand over those two core strands, then the other one over that, and then I'm going to take this behind and up through the loop. Then we can tighten that down, and then we just need to cut off these excess pieces and cinch them off with a lighter, so I'll go ahead and do that now. Just cut off that piece. Cinch it with a lighter, and then I like to just press it in with the edge of the lighter. Just make it flat so it doesn't pull back through the knot, and we can repeat that over here, and then we're just left to tie a button down the bottom here. If you like the diamond knot, which is a popular choice for a button, I already have a tutorial on this and I'll leave a link if you want to learn how to tie that one. I'm going to tie a simpler button, and the way I'm going to do that is just to take that right strand underneath both of those core strands and then the left one above, and then I'll take that up through the right loop, and this left strand I'll take down through the left loop. And then to tighten it, we just pull these strands directly outwards horizontally. Now all we have to do is to cut and singe these ends off and the bracelet should be finished. So I've cleaned up the button now, and this is what the finished bracelet looks like, front side, and there's the back side. Please share this video because that allows me to keep providing you guys with free tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.